Do you find any change in Kashmiri society on the defense forces? Basically, armed forces they just used to oppose the armed forces previously, right? So, do you find any change in these days, in recent times?
There is a major change. In fact, I can say it is upside down now.
Okay.
Earlier, what used to happen is leaders here, they did not know how to take action, what to do, what not to do, where to put restrictions, where not to put restrictions. Because putting restrictions is also important, and identifying a place where restrictions are not important, that is also to be identified. After Article 370 was abrogated, the government of India, especially our Honorable PM and the Home Minister, they were smart enough to understand what is to be done.
Okay.
And that is why you'll see, on one hand, there is a situation when one government is in Jammu and Kashmir, and 2016 happens, and hundreds of people lose their lives or lose their eyesight by pellets. And at the same time, when 100 times bigger step is taken, 370 is to be abrogated. Security forces have planned everything in advance, and the planning is so beautiful that not even a single life is lost. So that is the best compliment that a person, that a force, that a government can get, that not even a single life was lost while making such a big decision.
Great.
That is an important thing, and that created a change. And today the change is more than knocking the doors of the local administration. The people of Kashmir will knock onto the doors of their local major, army major, the army colonel, the army major general, and they'll tell them their problems. That we are facing them problems, please help us out.
Oh, okay.
That is how much the situation has changed. Today, the relationship has become the relationship of faith, relationship of trust, and the relationship of looking up to. That if nobody is helping me, the army will help me out. The police will help me out. The CRPF will help me out. That is the kind of notion which is developing gradually. So you see, something which the previous governments, the previous leaders would not even have thought of has happened today. So this is a positive change.
And I want to ask you one question, which is politically corrective things are happening right now, which is assembly delimitation is in the process, right? So assembly delimitation, and at the same time, this Gupkar gang is still making some noise on newspapers and whatever the Delhi elite media is covering their opinions, right? They are not interested in people like you, basically. I want to understand the political establishment and the developments in recent times. Even the decisions which have been taken by the government of India, like assembly delimitation process and all. How do you look at it? And the election process, how do you explain about that election process? Will it prevail or not?
Currently, if we talk about delimitation, as I said, Article 370 ended the ambiguity in the minds of people.
Okay.
So this delimitation has to be a part of that.
Okay.
All those people who are opposing it, they do not understand its essence. That is the reason they are opposing it. And for a politician, what matters is votes.
Okay.
So when they see their constituencies are changing, the new region which is coming on or the new region which is not there, they feel like they'll lose votes. And one of the reasons they are making too much of noise is one of these. So they do not understand that taking care of the internal integrity, internal security of the country is more important than one's personal votes, than one personal chair or the political ambition. They have to understand it. And as I said previously, when the old lion feels like he's losing a part of his jungle, he feels like he has to attack it, he has to make noise about it, and that will continue for some time. But we know it, the people know it, and I hope you know it now, that it is for the greater good of Kashmir, and it is for the integration of the hearts of people with each other, irrespective of religion, that this step has to be taken, and has to be taken as soon as possible.